Good morning, this is Naomi Dawn and I just wanted to share with you my latest make for fernleydesigns.com. This one is my first Halloween make. I don't think I've ever done anything for Halloween before. It's not something we decorate for, but I loved making this project. So let's talk you through it. We have a 4-inch ATB and it's the one with the 4 cutouts. Makes it ideal for making lanterns. Now in the video that I showed at the beginning with the light showing, I have actually used a proper tea light. Please don't do that, you'll set your MDF on fire. I have actually got a battery operated tea light, but unfortunately it wasn't bright enough to show in the video. It's very effective just looking at it, but not for video purposes, so that's why I used a proper tea light. So let's take you through what I used. I started off by spraying all of the pieces with a key lime mica spray. I assembled the front and the 2 sides. I didn't put the back on or the top on, and I'll explain why later. So here we have gate 2, which is 100mm wide by 54. It was too wide to have the gate shut, and I'm actually glad that happened, because now I've got this creepy, slightly ajar gate feature, which I think is perfect for Halloween. That was coloured grey using a Sharpie, and then I went over that completely with a really pale gold gilding wax, and it just makes it seem that little bit, it's not quite gold, not quite grey, it's just a bit creepy looking, so I quite enjoyed that. And here I've actually recycled a piece. This was on another project and it didn't quite work out, the project got broken, so I've recycled the tree, and this is tree 2. See another version of that on the site at the moment, so that's why it's got the flowers on, but the flowers work. They're really dark blue. If you go around to the side, now this is one of the cobwebs that you can find on the site, and originally it looked like that. So all I did was cut that side of the frame off, and it gave you that open look. Coloured that black with a Sharpie, and then I used the dreaded glitter. I'm not much of a glitter girl, but this really did call for it. So you get that bit of shimmer, and plastic styler I think finished that side off, and I've done the same here, nice and shimmery, and that fits perfectly into the frame of the ATB because you've got the square corners rather than the rounded corners. Okay, the reason I hadn't stuck the back on straight away is because I did another tree 2. Again, it's recycled from another project, but it still works well. The colours were perfect. Now, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but in order to get it to fit, I've actually cut some of the trunk off, and I've had to cut over here and over here to get the actual tree to fit, but it does mean that it sits inside your lamp, and when the light's shining through, it's perfect. Works really well. So then that went on, so at this point I've got the base, the 2 sides, the front and the back have gone on. Now obviously you've got to get your tea light in and out, so I didn't glue my top. I've put a Tim Holtz knob through, just use my crocodile too to make that hole, but you can use other things as well. And I've added some die cut guinea for lace. I'm never sure if I'm calling that lace by the right name, but never mind. So that was just to finish off the top. Okay, sorry it's not standing up properly, but I've actually got it showing on a blanket and a piece of fabric, so it's not wanting to sit upright, but when it's on the floor it does actually, or on a table, it does actually sit on its own. So there's my Halloween project. It's my first one. I'm loving the ATBs. I can't get enough of them. I actually now own a box of ATBs. That's how bad I have an ATB box. Okay, so just to take you through again the products that we use, we've got a 4-inch ATB with the 4 windows. We've got the Tree 2, the large size, which is 150 millimeters by 132, and there's 2 of those that I used. There's Gate 2, so you get that as a pair, and then I've got 2 cobwebs, which you can see on the side. Okay. The base of my lantern is just one of a pair of candlesticks that I had lying around, so I took that bit out to expose the wood, gave that a few coats of purple mica spray because it looked like this when I started. I sanded down the areas that had the gilding wax on, a few sprays of mica spray, added a little bit of black as well in places to give it a sort of mottled effect, so that I could glue that on. And there you have it. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already, check out www.ferniedesigns.com. You can find them on Facebook and Pinterest, and they also have a blog, and there's a competition running right now for a Halloween make. So if you'd like to win some Halloween goodies, hop on over to the Facebook page or the blog and check out what's happening. Thank you for listening. Talk to you soon. Bye.